National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
Is that 53?
Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Hey, Bolt 66.
Watch the whip. Check.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Joker. Slam.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. First down and much more here for Jones. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Brady's pass.
Ronald Jones,
Jones.
71 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check. 45 to Mike.
Jump out.
To Mike.
Let's go, D. Yeah, Liz.
Twist.
And a flag out right away, and I believe our day will begin with a 1st and 15. That'll go as a loss of 5.
45.
26.
Mike, 45.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
45.
Hey, take 26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Check 52. Switch.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got the down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Watch the slant.
On the delay, Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Room here to run. 20. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 40 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
He's brought down at the
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And a Buccaneer first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
You thought you had it, didn't you? You thought you had it.
Into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
45. Mike, 45.
630.
Set the tone, defense.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Packers 12.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Cover.
You got that.
Like we hit.
You got that right there.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
First quarter with the score.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buccaneers.
Brady going to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
To Chris Godwin.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Check it out, Reed. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Shift. Help him.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
Brady's pass
Buccaneers.
complete to number
Tom
14,
Brady with a
Chris
touchdown
Godwin.
pass to Chris
Touchdown,
Godwin.
Tampa
And the
Bay.
Bucs are going to retake the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have
Ryan
refined
Suckup on
route running
quarterback
ability.
after.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This
In
is
your
caught.
The
Gronkowski.
conversion is
And he will
good.
get into the end zone to
Touchdown.
extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play.
Bradley
I mean,
Pinion,
the
the
risk
kickoff
reward
for
is
Tampa
really
Bay.
off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the
The Packers
26.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard
About set to
line.
get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Jones, the ball carrier. Jordan Whitehead on the tackle.
From the 31, Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31
Now
yard
is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Complete
A
to
good pickup
Allen
there.
Lazard.
8 yards on the 1st down
Out of bounds
completion.
at the 23-yard line. It's a
And
gain
we've
of
hit the
8.
2-minute
Brings
mark
up
in this
2nd
first
and
half
2.
of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The quick slant caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have retaken the lead.
2-point
So now
conversion.
Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Now it's Rodgers. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good fill right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
And it's 3rd down.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
2nd down and 5.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's got some space here. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Scotty Miller, 58 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
Buccaneers 23, Packers 20.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Four down. Key in 33, key in 33.
Wide, get wide.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers, the left side throw complete to Adams. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked into the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You better be afraid of me.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Oh, you got deep?
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. But they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Third and 12.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, watch that.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Steps away. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Looking downfield for Jones. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. Two of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
No, 66. 72.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Check. 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 58.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Check safety. Check safety.
Check and reload.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them. If you're going to run the football, if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Tackle made back at the
They tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Check curls. Check curls.
Trying to get a running game going with Jones. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again to Jones. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
William Golston on the tackle. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Easy.
45. Mike, 45.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time with a decision to go for it. Proves to be a good one. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams.
Complete.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
45's the Mike. 45's the Mike. 3 bucks.
Rodgers with a give. It's Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams.
Rodgers pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Davante Adams. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30-yard
ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
88. He's checking.
This is Jones. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The Packers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Incomplete.
Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
Got 300. Inside.
Throwing again. Rodgers. But he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
3rd and 6.
Rodgers to throw once more. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
4th down.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers going up top. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Let's go. At 58.
Now first down carry by Jones. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Ronald
Touchdown,
Jones,
Tampa Bay.
his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point.